and scrubbed it with the grains all the way
All right,
through.
so right here I'm at D&E Reptiles.
I really scrubbed.
And they brought some nice hard goods today, some reptile leashes. Of course, we got the Pangea diet and the Hatchum, which is very similar to Hatch Right.
That's just how I did it. I mean, you can look up.
Some really nice magnetic gecko dishes. I know my guys at home love that.
For 3 hours in a small bedroom. And they're scrubbing it. Well, the problem is when they had painted at one point in time, they ripped the carpet off, but didn't put any drop tiles. So there was paint all over the hardwood floors. Oh yeah, dude, overspray everything. Oh my God, it sucks. I'm sitting there with little scrapers, toothpicks, scrubby, anything. Mineral spirit. There are a few out there. I have curly hairs. You want one for free? You're just baby slingers. But honestly, I don't very rare to get positive. Actually, it's working pretty well. Wham! Right through it halfway. Oh God! I don't even want to know what's working.
Chameleon.
As long as all. Hey, take those lights and put them down.
Those are so
Why not?
Because they're on a pet band, because they brought home 6 tarantulas.
It's too much as long as you can love.
They don't have very good
Well, that's part of loving.
And these are very easy to love.
Press it. All right, let me put it this way. I'm one of the laziest people you'll ever freaking meet.
We have 3 witnesses.
And when it comes to crested geckos, I can afford about 500 of them.
Those guys, no.
And I am the laziest sucker you'll ever meet.
The dad is pretty big. I'm saying, I don't know, maybe 200.
Well, it depends how you do it. You do like a nice little terrarium with good soil bottom and stuff.
Awesome albino spider right here.
Let them,
I love the eyes.
you know, you're talking about poop. You know, that is, I think that might be true right there. You know, like you're talking about poops that are just itty bitty. They will get, hey, where's what's his name? Yeah, I bought he's probably not playing now. This is a little bit still small. They make it a little bit bigger than this still, but that's about it. They like to be handled. They don't fight.
Okay.
I've been breeding these for a very long time. I don't even That's because I started them. Obviously, I'm not going to do babies because we're out there.
There's a couple guys here in the group that
A little bit of it.
You jump right in here?
But they're very easy to manage. You know, perfect for change.
Really nice color in the super pastel.
Nope. No heat lamp. No humidity. Seriously, I honestly, God,
It is pretty smelly.
Just started. Wait 6 hours. What's your phone doing?
It's shutting down apps, saving power.
I might be back for that killer bee, by the way.
What's that?
That's a really good price on that killer bee.
Thanks. They give a really nice natural sound. I'll give you a free
Ooh, super awesome pie.
You buy a good Let me show you this. I got tails down here.
Yeah, there's one upstairs. Yeah.
All right, now we got some feeders right here. Some African softers.
Okay, so Chris, I thought you said you told me she did. I have your last feeder.
Really well started Savannah monitors here.
She might have paid me. That's why. If I put down paid, she paid. Okay. Renee Henry. Extreme Dairies here. Teresa's here. John's here. Julia.
I don't know who that is. And I don't, who's John Carlin?
She just told me a few minutes ago, John Carlin.
No, Jeff Race.
No, he's up here. They're two different
John
people.
Carlin's not here.
Okay, but they're two different people.
Okay, I don't know who that is, and he's not here.
How do you know that?
Well, I mean, if he's here, he took a table. I don't know who he is.
Well, I
But
put the
his
names
card-
out.
Andy White, yeah, he did. Andy White's got his table. Because he's not on here.
So we still have like 4 people missing.
Oh, no, he isn't. Yes, we've got these two are missing. Everything else is covered, though.
Didn't
No,
she
no,
did?
missing and here. She's here.
She is here.
She is here. Not here.
So
Not
we got
here.
3 people, and 2 of them are paid. 3 of them are paid. They're all paid. This is gonna be a problem. Yeah, this is really gonna be a problem. What time's it right now? 10:30. We shouldn't even be talking about this. Yeah, see, we got to be more organized. I can't do things like this. No, now we don't. I did think a while ago. Once you get to 10 o'clock, as far as I'm concerned, you forfeited your take. And a lot of shows, to be honest with you, the bigger shows, it's 9 o'clock. That way they have time for someone else to set up on their table.
Well, I mean, like those.
No, that's okay, but I mean,
No, but I'm saying,
like Chris, why wouldn't Chris fucking call me? You know, or message me or something, you know? Let me deal with the customer.
Oh, sorry.
You know what I mean?
There's a reason.
Man of mystery.
Hi. Can I get one of the chacos?
Sure. I think I have like 2 left, maybe. Pretty big, too. They're such cool spiders. 43. We appreciate it.
Yeah, I know. That's super stable, just right. Slam a lot. I put them in the tub, you know, and whatever. You know, 'cause they say you're not supposed to, you know, after, I put them in there, do something like, oh, you should be warming up over there, boom, like. But I mean, you know, they always say you can still bring that up. You know what? They don't want it. I guess
I'll try to have it up while the show's still going. That $10 bill is so cool.
Between 120 and 250.
Like leatherback.
Okay, yeah.
Kind of
Right,
quite
is it
a
leatherback?
variety of different.
Yep, so we have some leatherbacks and then
I think
some
you might
silkies
already.
in there.
Oh nope, there's the one I wanted. Your leatherback right here, is that a male or a female?
This guy?
Yeah.
I think it's a male. We'll check. Male?
Male
Male.
trans. Beautiful. And some really nice silkies in here too. You have, it looks like a trans hypo silky there. Is that what that is on the top? I think it's got clear nails.
Yeah, that one
This
might not
guy.
have been meant to be brought.
Yeah.
Might be a holdback.
Yeah, might be a
Understandable. It
holdback.
says really good genetics.
Quick this
That
one.
one's very pretty.
Actually, it's kind of small, so I wouldn't be 100% on sexy yet, so we'll wait and see what that one's going to be.
Lots of trans. And you said this is a, was it a trans hypo you paired?
It was a double het leatherback female to a hypo trans leatherback male. And we
Gotcha.
have pictures of the dad.
Sure. I don't know if it'll show up on here now, but I can try. Do you guys have a card I can post in here too?
We have a Facebook.
Do you want to do a shout out for your Facebook real quick?
Yeah, it's Drogon's Dragons.
Drogon's Dragons, you said?
It's DROGON Dragons on Facebook.
Okay.
Yep.
And then I got a
then
picture of
male.
them.
Dad. That's the dad.
Oh, killer.
Yeah, he's pretty nice.
Who did you get him from?
We bought him at Tinley Park last year. It wasn't a name that I knew, so
Yeah, it
I don't know the name of the vendor.
Shoved in a very small container, so we
He was
took
in like
videos.
like that, and I was like, man, that's too small for him. But he was the most beautiful dragon I had seen there, so.
Yeah, he reminds me, probably gonna butcher his last name, but Robert Gutierrez. He has really nice reds too. I thought it was one of his line.
Yeah.
Diablo and Piggy. Yeah, before I leave, I'll give you my info too, because I'll definitely buy one of your wet blitz.
Okay.
Or even a hat, because
We have an adult triple het male and a het whipless leather female that we're selling. We didn't bring them.
We didn't bring them.
Yeah.
you said the female was hat?
Leather het whiplets.
Leather
and
het.
Male triple het. So hypotrans whiplets.
How much is the male triple hat?
He'd be $250.
Let's see, I'm trying to think of my genes. I have a male wet blet, I have a female hypo hat wet blet. I paired my male hip blet to a trans hypo Donner leatherback. So I'm trying to think what would be better to get of the two.
Yeah.
Dude, this indigo is just outrageous.
Yeah, if you're interested in either of the male or the male and the female, let me know. I can, if you're local, we could meet or something. There's no laughing at it.
Are you Grand Rapids? Kalamazoo, so close enough. So.
No smiling either.
Are those live spiders?
Those are live spiders, they sure are.
Brian, we're not in videos.
You guys don't want to be on YouTube?
No. Absolutely not. With a face like this, no.
Oh,
Thanks.
I had to do an interview one time.
That's a great accessory out there, though.
It's a choker.
Do you remember that one time we had to do stupid interviews?
Oh, yeah.
We had this group of high schoolers come in one time with this like fancy camera and like tripod and everything. Here, sit right there, okay? All right. Try to get the like.
You gotta get the perfect lighting.
It's like you realize that I'm already over this interview and we haven't even started.
I wish that I had been there. I would have messed with so much. Gotta capture the moment.
Uncapture the moment.
Look how big he is.
It's a frog.
He's cool.
I still want a baguette frog after hearing them yell.
I love the one.
They get about that big in a year.
A year?
Hey, sit.
Yeah, they're really the Pac-Man frog, aren't they? Baguettes.
Oh yeah.
I don't know.
You should learn from tortoises. Sit around and do nothing, you'll live to be 120.
Or have a heart attack.
Eat grass.
Who would?
Can I see your retic? If she'll let you?
Maybe.
No?
Not allowed.
Not allowed? Okay.
Pat, yes.
Can I pet her?
Sure.
Okay. I took my quiz yesterday. My anatomy and phys quiz. Physiology. Yeah. Wow. I took like 10 questions. Yeah. Usually they take me like come on. I was like standing here and I saw it move.
Machine. I just didn't have time to work with it, so I'm like, here, you try this part of the business. So she's just having a good time with it.
He's the maker. He's the maker.
And how much are the decals?
All different prices, just depending on.
Oh, they have the prices on them. I see.
On the back. Oh, I got you. She's like, Mom. Hello. Look at Evie.
He expects it now.
Our power all go out, or?
Yeah, I was wondering what happened when everything got dark. I'll start recording again. Wish there was a safer way to hold salamanders. I think they're the coolest things in the world.
I love the fires, they're my favorite.
No, aren't the oxalotos technically like a tiger salamander that never turns into a land? Or are they still slightly different?
Cousin of, yeah. Still different.
It's so cool to me that they do that, though.
I have the coppers now, too, that are a little more rare coloration. They're real pretty when they're adults. They're like a caramel.
Have you ever had any of your oxalotos morph into land, or no?
No, I've heard of a few people that have, and actually I met a guy that was actually kind of versatile guy.
Yeah, not that he was really gonna make it. Yeah, I mean he's got a really good temperament so far. Yeah. So I'm just hoping he stays that way. Very cool.
I like the hooks, man. Those are nice.
Thanks.
If you want, we can take.
Trust you. Monica, she's a genetic striped albino, blood python.
She for sale, or do you just bring the
No,
show
just brought
her?
her in to show people that they're not all evil.
Yeah, I love the coloring, especially that pattern that she's got right down her back.
Different on your phone.
These are a combination of two
No
mutations.
pics that I took of her. She's super red in the pics. Yeah, I'm reading her on Believe
Colors,
Yourself.
at least so far, looks pretty natural, actually. Be a good test of my phone. How's that?
They may have calico in them, which is what
And you said these guys are how much again?
I'll sell them for $250 today. On my
250?
website, they're $300.
these guys, if they have calico,
And they're super reds.
pretty much their back deal.
Like I said, I'm not a huge breeder or anything yet, so I paid $500 a piece for the parent, so I mean, they're definitely worth it.
Oh yeah, my goodness.
But they won't strike. So I just, warm up a frozen animal and lay it in there, and by morning it'll be gone, and I write on a little label and just keep trying a few a day.
Can you do scenting with them? Like you kind of hog nose or no? To try to get them to elicit a feeding response?
So what do you
So what makes a stinger exactly?
A spider and an inchie.
Oh, that's awesome.
So a spider mixed with this one up here will give you the stingers.
Okay.
And the stingers may have calico in them. I don't know yet. Just gotta kind of wait to see if they grow up and get more white over time or not.
We put one each year in the app.
Commercial. Beautiful day, great to be alive.
I had a best friend for years that no matter what, we'd ask him, how's it going? Rotten. Like, okay, enough of that.
Consistency's good though.
Yeah, but after the first 20 years, it got depressing.
You're a good friend to stick around for 20 years then though.
I suppose. Sometimes I feel like I'm not a very good friend, that I'm not there for him now. He got more depressing than that.
I used to work with someone like that. You could be like, man, it's the most beautiful sunny day ever. Yeah, but now everyone's gonna have skin cancer.
Yeah.
So everyone just start kind of avoiding her.
Yeah, you reach a point where it's like, okay. And it's a good hour out of the way to go to where he lives. And it reached a point where he won't even go out to a restaurant if you go to his house. Not only not to join the group anywhere else, but if the group comes to him, he still won't go out. And there are times you drive that far and he changes his mind and he won't answer the door. Like, okay, come on. I'm sorry that you're depressed, but
Yeah, and the only way to the only way to fight depression is to get out and interact.
yeah.
Otherwise, you're just feeding it.
Well, and he's so happy feeding it that I'm happier not helping him feed it.
I have a sister has agoraphobia, and she's actually been going out finally. But she'd have panic attacks just going to the grocery store even. But we got her going like to Myra at like 2 or 3 a.m. and
I go to 6.
now she can do anything but like a concert.
We go to the Weaving Festival and my partner does not like crowds, but we sit in the very back and use binoculars. That way we get the music, we get the people.
Amazing bearded dragons again.
You're being lazy.
Now is this one here a
The Silky.
silky? Is it a trans? I was trying to figure out. It's a hypo. I see.
Yeah, he's got regular eyes.
Gorgeous though. Are these guys for sale or did you bring them for show? How much are they?
She's a hunter best offer, and then he's two best offer. He's a hypotrans. These two together made this one right here.
Oh, very cool.
And it's leather back.
How's it going?
Good, how are you?
Good. What's the guy in your shirt called?
Leopard gecko.
Leopard gecko? And these guys are bearded dragons?
Yep.
guys are working on some more?
No, one's being more dominant than the other. You know,
These are both the same, they're just a little bit color variances.
he's smooth as
How's it going, guys?
Good.
Gonna post a link on YouTube in a little bit. Oh, I already told you guys, yeah. Still love those super fires.
The very first meals were from the I just like ones in there because it's easy. I go through and pull all my racks, put them in big tubs, take them in and just throw them in.
Alright, almost to the 30-minute mark. You guys having fun? I am impressed with the turnout. Trying to grab a Red Bull or something from you from the cafeteria?
I don't actually like Red Bull.
I don't know either, but it does the job. Well, they got like a full kitchen. Fajita Thursday, that's when it caught my eye. I'm like, what? It's on.